Hey everybody, and welcome back to my spare bedroom slash drop-off room, hold room, junk room, whatever you want to call it. And we're up here because, yes, again, I am doing a packing video. This one is a packing video to go to Florida. Today is actually January the 1st, so Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope it's starting off well for you. But tomorrow, my husband and I are headed off to Orlando, Florida. Now, this trip wasn't really planned. I guess it was 2 months ago, so a little planned, but my brother-in-law and his wife are down there. They've been down there since the middle of December. They stopped doing presents for each other probably a few years ago and decided instead they were going to do trips. So they are down there right now. They left out of, I believe, Miami and did a cruise of the Panama Canal. And tomorrow they get off their cruise ship. We were talking to them on Halloween, and my brother-in-law said, we've decided we're going to go to do the Disney parks for a few days because we don't actually fly home until the 8th of January. So they get off the boat tomorrow, which is the 2nd, and they don't fly back until the 8th. So the next week, which was the 1st of November, my husband and I decided we were going to fly down and meet them in Florida. So tomorrow's the day. We leave tomorrow. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a later flight. We don't leave until 1:30 our time, which is later. I prefer an early one, but I did that for a reason. I actually thought I was supposed to work tonight, January the 1st. So my regular schedule would have had me working tonight. So I thought if I get done at 7 a.m., if we have a flight at 1:30, I can come home, get my stuff. Excuse me. I can get my stuff. I usually get home about 7:45 by the time I get home from work. And then we can grab our stuff. I can get the dogs fed, get them taken out, and then my husband can drive us to the airport. And we're flying out of Bangor, Maine. And Bangor is about 2 to 2.5 hours from here. So he could drive us to the airport and we'd be able to catch our flight. Then when the schedule came out, they do not have me working tonight. So unfortunately, because I did not buy extra insurance on our flight, I cannot get them changed. So that's kind of my fault. Didn't anticipate that I would not be working tonight because normally I would be. But I guess because of the Christmas and New Year's schedule, I have it off. But anyway, it's all good. We leave tomorrow. We're going to leave here about 9:30, probably more like 9 o'clock because we're going to have to stop and take one of the dogs to my husband's mother's house. Prim will be staying there while we're away. We're only away until the 7th. We're flying home the 7th because on the 7th, they will have to catch the train back to, I believe, Miami to catch their flight home the next morning because they're leaving early the next morning. So we're leaving. Our flight on our day back on the 7th leaves at like 7 a.m. So with all of that, we are going to be there really for 4 days. We will be there. We fly out tomorrow, which is Friday. We'll be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we leave early Wednesday morning. So I have to pack because we're leaving tomorrow. So let's start. Okay, so I'm using my new camera. So we'll see how I do. If it's kind of all over the place, I'm sorry, but this is my new camera. So first of all, we're going to pack my carry-on. So I have 2 different carry-ons. This one here is actually going to be my husband carrying it on, but it's going to have all of my stuff in it because I'm also taking a dog bag as a carry-on because yes, we are picking up a new dog on this trip as well. So first of all, bags. This is going to be my carry-on bag for the plane. Dan will bring it because I'm going to be taking the dog one. And then for other bags, I have 2. I have this one here, which is going to be our park bag. mainly because it'll fit my water bottle. It'll fit the things I need for my camera, cords, battery packs, my little wallet, little things that I need will fit into this. I thought about just taking this. I really, really like this. It fits the water bottle. It has a couple of packs. I've shown it in other videos. The only problem with this is that I can't fit all of my other stuff in it. But I think I'm going to take it because if we just run down to the pool or run down to the lobby, I can grab this. If we're just going to make a little trek to like a corner store or whatever, we're not staying on Disney property. We're staying off property. So I think I'm going to take this. I may not use it, but I'm going to take it. This here's going. This has all of my camera stuff in it, the charger cables and things like that. So this is also going. Now, in this bag, we'll start with this one. In this bag, this is my park bag. So I'm going to put this bag in this book bag when we travel on the plane. This book bag also is going to have my computer in it because I have to take my computer. But in this one, for traveling, I'm going to put in my 2 pairs of sunglasses. I'm bringing 2 pair. I will probably wear these ones. These are my white Gooders. They have the mountains on them. And these are just a black pair of Gooders because I can see when we get there that my husband's going, did you bring me any sunglasses? So I am going to bring 2 pair of sunglasses and I'm going to put them in that bag. Also going in that bag for the trip down is going to be my little thing of Band-Aids. I've shown that because I don't think I will need them unless I go to the park because everything that I need to grab right away, like in the airport, is going to go in here, like passports, money, things like that, my glasses. Water bottle is going to go in here. Oh, and chargers, the block chargers are going to go in here. But anything that I don't need until park is going to go in here. Another thing I'm putting in there, of course, is my magic band. I'm not going to need that. And I think that is it that's going in this bag right away. Okay, in the backpack, and as you can see back there, there's Hank. Hank is helping me pack or just taking a nap. So in my backpack here, I will have things like my passport. I'll put that in the front, a little charging block. I have 2 battery packs. I have 2 battery packs coming because we are flying with American Airlines out of Bangor. And their entertainment is done on their app on the phone. So my phone is old. My phone is really old. I have I believe it's an iPhone 11. It's time to update it because I'm not the type of person that updates just because they have a new phone out. I update when my phone will no longer hold a battery for a very long time. So that is kind of where I'm at now with this phone. So updating the phone is one thing that is going to happen in the new year. But I'm taking 2 battery packs, one for my husband's phone and one for my phone, so that when we're on the in-flight entertainment, if there's no place to plug in your phone, some planes have places that you can plug them in so that they can charge, and some don't. But I'm going to take these just in case. And then I have the cables in here to recharge them. Also, in that, I'm going to take this. Now, this here is actually a wallet that I used a couple times, but I just found it so big. Like, there's my hand, and it's really quite large. So I now use this for battery cables, or not battery cables, but charging cables. So I put all of my charging cables in this, and I tried it out the other day, and it worked really well. I don't have them in here right now because I'm actually charging things. So this is have my charging cables, and that will go into that book bag as well. So there's my passport. This here is a hand cream. This is my little wallet that when I go to the parks, I will use, and I'll put that in there. My water bottle. This here is a pencil case, but it's what I keep my American change in. Now, because I live on the border, we cross over quite a bit, and they don't take Canadian money. Most of the time I'll put things on my credit card and then just pay it off. But I do have a few American bills and some change. And when I get them, I just put them in this little pencil case. And I've been using this for years. So that's going to come. There's not a whole lot in there because, like I said, I mostly use my credit card. But once in a while, I'll have something. And then also in here, I'm going to put in one of my motion sickness patches. Now, I do not get air sick on the planes. I have once in my life, and that is because I flew down and flew back in less than 24 hours. I don't even think I was there for 12 hours. And it was almost like I felt car sick. And I think it's because I up and down flew in such a short period of time that it got to me. So I am going to put one pair. Now, I do have more of these to take with me. I will be wearing them to the parks just in case I get on a ride that makes me motion sickness. I can't handle some of the rides. Like I can't handle roller coasters very well. I'm really not good with any of those simulators where, you wear the 3D glasses and it's like you're simulating. I can't do them at all. But I will put a pair on when we go to the parks. We're there 4 days and we're doing 3 parks. So I'm going to take that. Another thing I'm going to take is this folder. And as you can see, I have a piece of tape on here that says Florida. Everything I have an email, which is on my phone, but I also print out copies. So I have like copies of our hotel, copies of my rental car, all of that is in here so that I can also have a printed copy as well. All right, well, there's those 2 bags pretty much packed. I left this camera bag out because I still have to charge up this camera. And the blue bag is actually going to go in my checked bag. So there is all of that, and it's ready to roll. Oh, and other than my computer, I haven't put that in there yet either, but that's still to go in. Now, next is my carry-on bag, which, is really for the dog. While we're down there, we are picking up a dog. So Savannah's breeder, Mary, has offered to give me Savannah's full sister. Her name is Beth. Now, her full sister is not her litter mate, but it is the same breeding between like her mom and dad. So the only reason she has Beth still, Beth is 2.5 years old, is she said she was going to keep her. Savannah was a year older, and Savannah was doing so well in the show ring that she thought she would keep her and breed her. Beth has never been shown because, like Savannah, she fell and broke her leg and had to have surgery to fix it. When they fixed it, she ended up having a little limp after it healed. And to be honest, I'm surprised Savannah didn't have a limp after she broke her leg. So Beth was never shown. She's not able to because you can't show a dog with a limp, even though it's not because of her conformation. It's because of an accident. But she thought she would breed her because she really liked what Savannah was doing in the ring, and it's her full sister. She never did breed her. Mary is getting out of kind of breeding and showing. She hasn't shown in years. She's had several surgeries herself on shoulders and ankles and feet and, different things that she's had to have done. And she finds it very difficult now to show. She had someone showing her dogs at the end when she was having them out and shown. And she said she's finding it hard to, be able to get down and clean out puppy pens and, be with the puppies on a lower level because they're so little because of her past injuries and surgeries. So she offered me Beth. So that is why I am taking the dog bag, because I will be bringing Beth back with me. Now, to bring Beth back, I'm going to take my newest bag, which is a Sharpa bag. So I'm going to take this. I've already put a puppy pad in here, but in here I am going to pack a few disposable puppy pads. So they're going to go in there. This little here container has a little bit of dog food and some dog treats in it. So they're going to go in there. I have 2 little dishes, one for water and one for food. I have a leash for the airport and for outside the hotel, and a pack of baby wipes, because if you've watched my videos before, you know I always go with baby wipes because you just never know what's going to happen. There, and now that's all packed up and ready to go. I may throw my ear pods in here and maybe my battery packs for my phone for the plane, just because I think they'd be easier to get at than trying to get into that book bag, because Dan will have that under his seat. So I may put a couple of things in here, excuse me. But for now, it's all packed and ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I am packing in my carry-on bag, or my carry-on suitcase. I am bringing this one here that has crowns on it. This was actually at one time my daughter's. It was this one, and we had a bigger one and a medium-sized one. The biggest suitcase has since been damaged and thrown out, and I am now covering this one with little stickers from travels and places that I've been and just where I've gotten them. So this is mine. Dan, my husband, is also taking a carry-on suitcase, but he's got mostly all clothes in his. But here is what I am packing in mine. Okay, so if you've watched any of my packing videos before, you know that I pack at least one outfit in my carry-on suitcase or my backpack, because too many times I've had my luggage lost or not arrive when I have. So I always make sure I have at least one outfit. So I'm taking this Spirit jersey. This was my mother's, and I'm taking this t-shirt. This was also my mother's. So I'm taking these two. Also, if you've been around, you know my mother was a huge Disney fan, like huge. She would go to Florida once, maybe twice a year. And that's all she wanted to do, was go to Florida. So when she passed away in April, my sister and I went through her things. And these are 2 things that I kept that were hers. I also have here a pair of shorts. This is a tank top. Mainly because during the day, it's supposed to be pretty good weather, actually. It's supposed to be like 21, 22 degrees Celsius, which is really nice and comfortable weather. Looking forward to that. But in the evening, it's supposed to get chilly. So that's why I'm taking those with me, with just a t-shirt and the Spirit jersey. 2 pairs of socks, extra pair of underwear. I am taking my slides from last summer. I usually buy a new pair each year, but it's not slide season, and so I'm just taking the ones that I had from last year. This here is my liquids bag. I always pack a shampoo and conditioner, small one. I am taking a big one in my checked bag. We are taking a checked bag, but just in case it goes missing or doesn't come, I have them here: mouthwash, lotion, that's my face cream, and a very small toothpaste, which is almost all gone. I do have a full-size one in my packed luggage, but yeah, this is for when we go. I don't know if my husband's going to want to put stuff in here, but this is pretty much all I'm taking. I do have a few things in my makeup bag. I'm not taking a lot for makeup, but I do have a few things that are going to have to go in here for liquids. So this won't be full, because it's really not a whole lot. This here is like my toiletry bag. So see if I can open this up with one hand. So in here I have a mini wet brush. This is something I can keep packed all the time. If you've watched my channels, you know that. So this is always packed. I never unpack it. Or unless, the only way I unpack it is if I have to restock it. So I have deodorant. I always wear aluminum-free deodorant. This is a hand cream that I will be taking with me that stays in here. I have, of course, a razor in here. I have a bar of soap. I take a bar and not liquid because it's one less liquid I have to worry about. Then I have Body Glide. I will put this on my feet every morning. I do have a brand new pair of sneakers. I've worn them a few times around the house. I got for Christmas, and I'll be wearing them. So I will be lathering my feet up in Body Glide and hopefully not getting any blisters. Also in here is my toothbrush. And in the bottom part here, I'm going to have to put you down for just a minute. Just hold, please. Okay, so in the bottom part here, I have laundry detergent strips. These, I barely use these, but I have used them, and they are amazing. They're easy to travel with. One strip is one load of laundry. They are the best. And when I was in Ontario last November, I had to do a load of laundry, I think maybe even 2 loads of laundry. And these are wonderful. They're easy to travel with. And yeah, I would recommend them for any trip. Even if you don't plan on doing laundry, you never know what's going to happen. And so I have those in here as well. Also in my carry-on suitcase is a thing of Tums. Just because you never know. Dan, we don't eat a lot of Tums, but I would rather have them than not have them. And Dan and I both use Tums. Not quite so much. We've kind of changed our diet up a little bit, so and realized what's upsetting to us. So, but I'm still going to bring them. This here bag has garbage bags in it. It has electrolytes in it, and it has my green drink powder in it. Here, let me show you. Hold, please. So in here, I have some Neocitrin. I have some. This is Arbonne Energy Fizz Sticks. I have 2 of them in here. I have my green drink in here. I have electrolytes in here. They're down here, electrolytes. And I also have some tea in here. Because we are going from cold weather, it's actually snowing today, into warmer weather, there's a high possibility we could end up sick. So I'm taking all of this just as a precautionary. I'm taking the garbage bags because you never know when you're bringing a dog back. You may need garbage bags. And in this one is all of my vitamins and some not prescription medication, but like Tylenol, allergy meds. This one here is a cold and flu med. I have vitamin C in here. I have vitamin D. Normally I take vitamin D drops in a liquid, but I'm not taking them. I'm going to take the pills instead. I have glucosamine in here. There's some more Neocitrin. I have some ginger chews in here. Here you can see is my patches, my motion sickness patches. So that's what I put in this little one here. I got these little plastic things on Amazon, and they really have been great. So there's my carry-on suitcase. I don't think I'll have to add anything else into it. I think that's pretty much it. I'm leaving space just in case I shop. And before you all come at me about my suitcase being on my bed, this blanket here on top is actually just a throw blanket. Okay, here is everything that I am packing in my suitcase. I believe this is everything. I don't think I have everything else to add, but I'm kind of doing an inventory as we go, just in case I do have something that I've missed. So let's start with the clothes. We are there for 4 days. I do tend to overpack, but I'm trying to do better. We are only taking 1 checked suitcase, and that is because of some of the stuff that I'm taking with me. My husband is putting most of his stuff just in his carry-on suitcase. He will have a few of his liquids, of course, in the checked bag, like his shaving cream and, different stuff that he wants to take like that. But mainly we're taking the checked bag because of things that I'm taking with me that will be left there. But for the clothes, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 sets of tank tops and 4 sets of shorts. I'm taking 4 because we are there for 4 days. Plus, I am taking an extra pair. That's the one that is in my suitcase, my carry-on suitcase. So that is a 5th set. Plus, I am taking this t-shirt, and that is a set of capris underneath it. This t-shirt was my mother's. I got that from her. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. So that's hers. And of course the other t-shirt, which is also hers, that I've packed in my carry-on. So these are like the regular clothes that I'm taking. And then I am taking just 1 set of pajamas. At the end of the day, I tend to have a shower in the evening so I can put on pajamas and I will be clean. So I'm only going to take 1 pair of pajamas. I am going to take 2 pairs of, they're kind of like a yoga workout pants. They're not a legging, but I don't like jeans. I can't stand the way jeans fit on me. I don't like the feel of them. So I'm going to take these 2 pair. I may be wearing one of these pair on the plane. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, so that I am going to take those 2. I am taking this sweater. I'm only taking 1 sweater. This was also my mother's sweater. It's a zip-up hoodie, but it's from the 50th anniversary. So I am taking this sweater. And of course, I'm taking bras, socks, underwear. I think I've got 5 pair of each. Plus, I have extra pair in my carry-on bag. And I am going to take, right here, I am going to take a swimsuit. I don't know that we're going swimming. Probably not. But I'm going to take it just in case. It doesn't take up very much room, so I'm going to shove it in just in case. Okay, the extra things that I'm taking in my suitcase. This here is my makeup. And I was going to take out the liquids and put it in my carry-on suitcase, but I've decided just to check it all. If something happens to it and I don't get it or whatever, it doesn't matter. As you may have noticed, I'm not a huge makeup wearer. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so but I'm going to put that in my check bag. Also in my check bag is a larger size shampoo and conditioner and toothpaste. I'm also taking hairspray and mousse, and I will be taking my hair straightener. I don't have that packed right now. I will pack it because I can't see me using it before tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah, I probably will because when I get up and get ready, I'll have to use my straightener. So I'll pack that tomorrow, but this is all going in my checked suitcase as well. This is my new journal. My mother actually bought me this when we went to Florida in 2023. We went November 2023, and she bought me this book. I do journal a little bit, not so much every day, but just things that are happening. So, and I also put recipes in it. So I've already have 1 recipe in it, and it is my last minute lasagna. Yeah, so this is my new journal I'm starting this year, and this will be coming with me so I can write down all the exciting things that we do on this trip. And of course, I am bringing my portable extension cord that has 6 plugins in it, 2 USBs and 1 USB-C. There's never enough plugins in hotel rooms. I can never find enough, so this I always bring. And we always bring the fan, and this is the cord for the fan. Now for the stuff that I'm taking that I'm not bringing back. Now this is all gifts for Mary, the breeder of Beth. She's also Hank's breeder. She's Savvy's breeder, Gus's breeder, and Richie's breeder. So Beth will be my 5th dog from Mary. And in this box, and I'm not going to unwrap everything, but it is a 1-liter bottle of our maple syrup. I have it all boxed and wrapped and bubble wrapped and styrofoam peanuts, hoping that it will survive the trip. I have taken her one before. I took her one when I was down in August, and it survived in the same box, because if you remembered, if you watched that video, I brought back jam and stuff, so the box came with me because I didn't think it was going to, but it did come back with me because she gave me jams and preserves that I packed in it, and then now I'm taking it back again. So, yeah, so this time I'm hoping it doesn't come back with me again. I'm also taking Mary some Ganong products. I do live in a town that is famous for Ganong's chocolates. So I took her one time these Fruitfuls, and she said she really liked them. So I got her 2 boxes of Fruitful, a box of Deluctos, a bag of caramel clusters, peanut butter caramel clusters, and of course a bag of chicken bones, because that is what we are famous for, is our chicken bones. And a box or a container of Tide Pods. Now, she had made a comment just before Christmas saying one of the best gifts you can give someone is a thing of Tide Pods. And so I bought her a container of Tide Pods to give her as well. Then a friend of mine, before Christmas, had told me that our Dollarama here in town had these bags that had a picture of a Yorkie on it, and it says, "I'm Santa's favorite." So I went right in and bought every one of them they had, and I think I got, how many did I get? I think I got like 10. I think I got 10 of them. So I'm taking one of the bags, and I'm going to put her gifts in it. So, and I'll give it to her in the gifts. Now, I won't be able to carry it with the handles because the maple syrup, it is quite heavy. It's a liter. There, everything's packed up in this suitcase. Now, as you can see on this side here, there's still quite a bit of room left. And that is for a couple of reasons. We haven't decided yet what we're doing with our winter coats, because right here now where I live in New Brunswick, it is cold and it is a lot of snow. So we'll be wearing winter coats to the airport in Bangor, but we don't know what we're doing yet, if we're going to leave them in the car, because if we do, we come back, our coats are going to be freezing cold. Or are we going to take them with us and put them in this suitcase so that we'll have them and they will be, I don't know how warm they'll be, but they'll be probably warmer than they would be in our car. We also may put them in here going down, but then coming back, put them in our carry-on suitcases, take everything out of there, put that in our checked suitcase. Those are the options. We don't know what we're doing yet. So yes, there's lots of room, and things could slide around in there. But because of the winter coats, they'll probably go in here, actually going down, and then in our carry-on coming back. But I'll update you then when we do our travel day tomorrow. So that's it. We're all packed and ready to go. Just a few things left. A couple of chargers, my computer, and finish my husband's stuff, and we're done. And tomorrow we will be headed to Orlando to meet my brother-in-law and his wife, and have a wonderful vacation, and then bring back Beth. So I will see you tomorrow. For you, it'll be next week for our travel day. And I'm really looking forward to getting away and just having a really good time. It's going to be kind of a relaxing trip, but we are going to do 3 parks, but we're not going to go crazy insane at the 3 parks. I believe the parks are going to be busy because it is New Year's. today's New Year's Day. Tomorrow's January 2nd. So we'll see what the crowds are like, and we'll bring you along with us. So do everything in love. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful New Year, and I will see you next week on our travel day. Bye-bye, everybody.